What's up everybody? Welcome back to Smell Good Feel Good. I'm Cody and today's video is the first in a series of videos that I will be doing called the Hype Inspector. So stand fast. Okay guys, so this new series, what is it about? What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking hype fragrances, hype monsters, and I'm going to be diving into them to see, are they really worth the hype? Do they live up to the hype? Now keep in mind, everybody has their own tastes. Some people love oud, some people hate oud. Some people love leather, some people hate leather. And you can go on and on and on. So when it comes down to it, this is just my opinion and what fits my tastes. But if you've noticed that your tastes are very similar to mine, then maybe this would apply to you. Okay, so today's suspect is Mochino Toy Boy. This is a newer fragrance that has been taking the YouTube fragrance community by storm. Pretty much every reviewer that I have seen has said that they really like this fragrance, and it's one of their top 10 latest discoveries. So let's see if it really lives up to the hype. Alright boys and girls, I'm just going to read off what the notes are of this fragrance. Then I'm going to spray it on myself. I have a little sample right here. I almost blind bought a whole bottle, but I'm trying to be smart and sample things before I buy a full bottle of them. So let's see what notes this fragrance has. So top notes are Italian bergamot, green pear, elemi, don't know what that is, pink pepper, Indonesian nutmeg. Heart notes are magnolia, rose absolute, clove bud, and flex flower. Don't know what flex flower is. And then base notes is Haitian vetiver apure, cashmerean, sandalwood, and amber max. I wonder if that's supposed to be like an ambroxan maybe? And musk or silkolide. All right, let's go ahead and spray this on. Let's give it a second to dry down and do its thing. You could say that this is DNA evidence, and now we're going to be dissecting this DNA. Okay, so what am I picking up? I'm picking up the rose, picking up magnolia, bergamot, picking up some of that pear, and some of that pink pepper. Overall, this to me comes off as a sweet, almost tart, fruity green rose type fragrance. Now when it comes down to uniqueness, I would say as a designer fragrance, I would call this unique. However, for me, it's not unique because I don't know how many of y'all know this. I don't think I've disclosed this, but I like to make, or I've started to make my own perfumes for myself, for my friends, family, and fiance. And one of the fragrances that I made smells kind of similar to this. Not quite, but whenever I first smell this, it definitely reminds me of the fragrance that I made for myself. So for me, it's not unique, but overall as a designer fragrance, if we don't count what I made for myself, this is unique. I don't think I smelled many men's designer fragrances that smell similar to this. And I said men's fragrances, and speaking of masculine, feminine, unisex. I think this fragrance could be a unisex fragrance. Now, a lot of people said that this is a performance beast, and you know, I actually tested this out the other day, and I think it was just average. It didn't fill up a room. It didn't just overpower me or anything like that. It is sweet and sharp, and it does kind of cut through the air when you smell it. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of green rose notes going on right now. But yeah, so I would just, for me, it just kind of seemed like average to slightly above average performance. It wasn't nuclear or anything like that, like a couple people have mentioned. Now, when would I wear this fragrance? I would probably wear this in the springtime. You could even pull it off in the summertime. But I think this would be more geared towards springtime. It just, I don't know, it smells like spring to me. And I would say this is more of a casual fragrance. You might be able to dress it up, but I see it more as a casual fragrance. Okay, so now, do I think this has lived up to the hype? Am I going to buy a full bottle of it? And a bottle of this is pretty cheap. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure I saw it for like 40-something bucks, maybe 50-something bucks on fragrancepie.ca. So it's not like you'd have to be emptying out your pockets like crazy to buy this. You can maybe even say this might be nearing cheapy territory. But do I think it lives up to the hype? Do I want to own a full bottle of this? Do I wish I just went ahead and blind bought this fragrance? No. I do not think, for me personally, it lives up to the hype. It's not what I expected based off of reviews I have seen other people give it. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea. It's just a little too tart and green for me. So if you're not into like tart green fragrances, if you don't like rose, I like rose, but if you don't like rose, you're not gonna like this probably. And definitely sample it before you go and buy a bottle of it, okay? So, is this fragrance guilty or innocent of not meeting up to the standards of a hype beast? I say it is guilty of not meeting up to the standards, based off my judgment. But let's hear from the jury, you all. What do you think? Have you smelled Mochino Toy Boy? And if you have, what did you think about it? Post down your verdict in the comments below. Guilty or innocent of not meeting the hype that has been bestowed upon it. If you like this video, if you like this style of video, this new series that I'm going to be doing, where I review hyped fragrances and determine whether or not they live up to the hype or not, please let me know. Comment down below. If you like this video, like it. If you haven't subscribed yet and you've been watching me, please help me out. Go ahead and subscribe. If you didn't like this video or there was something that you think I can improve on, please give me some constructive criticism down below. I'm not going to get my feelings hurt. But don't be a dick. Just, you know, try to help me out. I want to make this channel as good as it can be for you guys, okay? To the best of my ability, all right? I don't have a super expensive professional camera or anything like that. Maybe one day I will, but, you know, right now, I just got my phone, okay? And natural lighting from the outside. So, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.